This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy.
These are my people. And I'm back. What an incredible ride it has been over the few past weeks. I've been working extra hard. I got some things I'm pumping out. The podcast has been very successful. I have been hosting the podcast, the Transform You live show with your boy, every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can find that just about everywhere now. Google Play, iTunes has it, Spreaker, Blog Talk Radio. You can even find it on TuneIn if you got the app on TuneIn, Pocket Cast, Podbean. You just hit me up at transformulive.podbean.com. Boy, man, I'm so many places right now. And if you can't find it there, you're still struggling to find me there, just go to the broadcast website at transformubroadcast.com, or my personal page is right there. You hit the play button at realmarcushart.com or marcushartenterprise.com. But that's not what I'm here to talk about, okay? All good things, of course. I'm here to help you with some stuff, to help you fine-tune your mind so that you can get your mind right, so that you can ensure that your spirit stays right. We have to begin to constantly move forward in our way of understanding how the spiritual side of ourselves play an important part when we are making certain decisions, when we are asking for things in this universe so it can be manifested in this reality. It's important that when we do ask for things, that we are not asking for prosperity and then setting ourselves up for failure. Don't do that. Don't ask for prosperity and then you act in a way where you're going to fail, where you are welcoming failure. You want to always move confidently. You always want to move through your intuition, because a great deal of our intuition comes from our deep connection spiritually with the higher power of this universe. It's tied directly. Now, don't confuse that with your feelings, your squishiness, or these opinions you have been, I guess, in a way, been put on. You've been put on. You've been wearing these clothes, these clothes that don't belong to you, so to speak, by the environment and the people you engage with on a day-to-day basis, and the media. And just growing up and through life, and you've been tarnished, broken, hurt, and then all of a sudden you got this opinion that's not even tested to be true about how the world is. Your perception isn't the way it should be. It's not falling in line with what your purpose is on earth. It's not falling in line with what your spirit yearns or desires for you. The spiritual side of ourselves is always yearning, desiring for our best interests, because the spiritual side of ourselves is made in perfection. Now, you may say, well, there's a lot of evil people here on earth. There's some bad seeds, which I believe that's possible. Anything is possible. I believe there are some bad seeds. I believe there are some people that just, downright evil, that come from another source of creation. Now, it's up for argument, but it is possible, because anything is possible. Possibilities are limitless. Back to what I'm saying, though. When you put things out there in terms of asking, in terms of your prayers or requests, such as talking to a genie. But what I'm talking about is we have a spiritual dialogue that's constantly happening all the time, especially while we're sleeping, or while we daydreaming, or while we sitting in silence. But there's so many of us that don't sit in silence, and we need to get that practice into our lives where we are able to just sit still, sit silent, absent from all the distractions, especially our phones, especially that TV tube. Sit silent, sit still. This is how you begin to set yourself up for some greater perfection in your strives. You are able to draw some guidance on the moves you should be making. You are able to refine your brain, refine that ticker inside of there, those thoughts. You are able to calm them down, quiet them down so you can hear all the right things. Because the spiritual side of us, constantly in dialogue with the higher power of this world, and constantly trying to manifest itself outwardly, instead of just staying closed in. Okay? It want to manifest itself outwardly, but in order to do that, in order to express itself, you must quiet yourself down, quiet all the toxicity that has been put inside of you from the outside, and a little bit from your own way of processing things through all of the hurt you have gone through. Allow yourself to feel and sense and align yourself with the desires, the guidance of your spiritual side. Because the desires and the guidance is and was made in perfection. That's all I have for you. So if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, like, comment. Bad comments I welcome also. It just lets me know that you heard this from the beginning to the end. And you may be confused, or you may be a little bit distracted, and you didn't get what I was saying. That's all I have for you. Real Marcus Hart on Twitter. RealMarcusHart.com is the website. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Facebook.